Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading. I was going to take a little bit of a pause after recording the collective reading for March 2026, but I felt drawn to actually do a uh, a reading for my zodiac readings, and I'm like, okay, well, which one wants to come through? And I'm kind of like going through the signs and feeling which one's right. And Leo, I landed on yours, and I'm kind of cleaning up after my last reading. And this card fell out for you guys. The King of Swords. That's where I want to start off with. King of Swords energy. Coming in being a master of your own thoughts and communication. Not being afraid to stand up for what it is that you want to say. Not afraid to speak your mind, but in like healthy ways, at least so far. But I'm picking up on at least in a healthy way. We'll see what else the cards have to say. But that's what I'm doing. What is this creature? It's a bird. Oh, it's a hawk. Okay. I could not tell. I couldn't tell. At first it looked like a raccoon. I'm like, what does a raccoon have to do with this? But no, the bird makes sense because feather and symbolizing air. I'm sure the hawk also has other information as well. But I can't remember all of the meanings for this deck when it comes to the images on the cards. You may also be an air sign since the King of Swords is coming out. Um, and so you could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, or they could be somewhere in your chart, or they could be a heavy time for this sign in your chart. I feel like one more wants to pop out. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what I'm seeing is that maybe this is even a current energy for you, not necessarily what's coming like into the future. We have the Five of Wands and we have the shadow side. So the shadow side is unique to this deck. I believe it takes place of the Devil card and it has a different meaning as well. Um, so Five of Wands tells me that there's either an aggressive passion. I feel like an aggressive passion of words. And maybe that's where that communication comes from. I know I said it wasn't talking about anything negative, but I do kind of feel like we're healing from this negativity. So you may have been somebody who has really spoken up aggressively, maybe too aggressive, or sometimes aggression is coming up for the right reasons. But when we got it with the shadow side here, this is really telling me there's a lot going on in your mind. Okay, this is coming through. There's a lot going on in your mind, and it usually involves, as well as like other negative energy affecting you, like other people's negative energies affecting you. So maybe you did finally stand up for yourself. That's what's coming through. And you did put communication in the right way and aggressive communication in the right way. You stood up for yourself. You stood up for who you are, how you think, and you let your voice be heard. And so, what I'm seeing here is this new beginning with the Ace of Swords, a new beginning, and allowing yourself to not necessarily be aggressive all the time, but finding a better way to use your voice, a better way to express your thoughts, a better way to soar and not be afraid who you are. I do feel like there is justice for you guys as well. There's a sense of balance, but also with this Justice card, she's also holding a sword. I feel like it's like cutting down this negative energy. Not necessarily from you. I feel like you've already cut down the energy. Like, look, he's holding the sword up, and this is regardless of gender, whether you identify male, female, doesn't matter, or anything else, anything in between, non-binary, doesn't matter how you identify. They're holding up a sword, cutting down negativity, and justice is holding up the sword, ready to cut down negativity and bring balance back into your life. This Justice card does talk about legal matters, and that I do feel like is coming through for some of you. There is also a sense of commitment involved with the Two of Cups. So this could be an engagement. Maybe you stood up to somebody who didn't like your partner, or maybe you're healing something with your partner. Um, but you could be getting married to this person, or maybe you have been married to this person, because justice also talks about document signing. So there could be like a marriage license, a marriage certificate involved here. So it's really strong on and like a romantic feeling here. But commitment can also be to other things as well. It could be maybe you standing up for a specific job that you want. And there's a commitment to that job, there's a commitment to this place, whatever it is that you have a commitment towards, that is coming through. But I do feel a strong sense of love here, especially also when we have the Ten of Pentacles. So a very strong energy of family coming through in this card. A strong energy of home life and foundation setting. Not necessarily finances coming through. I'm really getting more of a family vibe. Loyalty, because we also have the dog depicted in this image. A sense of loyalty, maybe a sense of loyalty to this other person. So Leo, that is definitely coming through for you guys. Let's see what else Spirit has to say with some oracle cards. I'm seeing awakening to who you are, finally waking up to maybe how this negative energy has affected you for so long. Ooh, that's like the whole deck that fell. We're not doing that. Not doing that. Okay. I'm also seeing uh, descend here. So a descension, not necessarily in a bad way, but descending into, let me show you this image. Descending into this bright light and this well, into a new beginning. Okay. Descending into this new beginning, entering a new beginning, entering into a new world. I feel like, yeah, you with this card, we'll go with this card first, what's presence. Finding who you are, being in the present moment of who you are, like who you are right now and who then you want to become. We also have Land of Dreams here. So we have Awake and Dreams. Now, when this video comes out, we are going to still be in a Mercury retrograde, so there may be something that your dreams are telling you, because dreams are very big around the time of the Mercury retrograde, dealing with the mind as well, dealing with psychic abilities. And so also if you're somebody who really does pick up on your dreams as deja vu messages, things like that, it's probably very strong around these times when Mercury retrograde happens. So listen to your dreams, but also I'm getting listen just in general, listen to your dreams, your goals, your desires, your wishes. And so we're waking up into this present moment of who we are. We are waking up and realizing like you can't keep letting this negative energy from other people bother you. You want to be with this person because you love this person and it feels right, then you're meant to be with this person. You're meant to have that job. That job feels right. Living in a certain situation, certain place feels right. Waking up into a new beginning. Yeah, waking up into a new you. I'm also getting waking up and taking legal action on something, maybe towards this negative person. I also feel like you're waking up when this hardship is resolved and that you are stepping into a new light, this new warmth. Like you can literally feel this positive energy coming in, surrounding you. hmm We also have, I almost forgot about this card. And we also have multiverse. So this to me talks about like many things going on at once. It makes me think of if you've seen um the Marvel show Loki, talking about the multiverse. There's the multiverse there. They also have the Doctor Strange multiverse movie. Just a lot of things happening. So maybe there's a lot of things happening right now too in your life. But I also get this isn't a choice card, but I get like maybe it's not really many choices or many options, or maybe it is. But I feel like it's not a confusing choice or option. It's just like you're seeing everything laid out and you know what is right and what is wrong. Yeah. Staying in the situation that you are now, maybe even stepping back into the past, that doesn't feel right. Stepping into the future, waking up into the future, having this person that you are with and being happy with them, having this home life and being happy there. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So many options laid out before you, but you know what is right. You know the right thing to do. All right, let's go with this deck. Yep, right away. Okay, so we got quite a few that popped out. We're just gonna go through them. I'm not gonna take too much time on them. Yeah, okay. So flamingos popped out, and this talks about romance and love, um, unions, a union with something, with somebody, because we have also dating, charm, two of a kind, alluring. But we also have baggage coming out where we need to solve or resolve issues. realizing what's unresolved, trying to hold things together, fearing separation. Maybe some of those words also resonate with you, taking responsibility, prepared to go, next phase, long journey, necessities, heavy burdens. Book burning. This does make me think of like burning the past, burning your bridges. We have, yeah, ooh, okay, this is coming through with this negative energy. Maybe this is something that happened to you, and who this person is, this really negative person, silencing you, controlling you. It also has censorship. Persecute is coming through with more tied with the Justice card, so that feels good. Ooh, we have destroyed heritage coming through. Limiting freedom, constraint, rewriting history. Maybe like gaslighting in some way. That's kind of what it feels like. Rewriting your memories. And so we're kind of questioning what's real or not. We have mind games, changing the narrative. Yeah, so, wow. So that, yeah, that's all coming through. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, this is also coming through with the book burning and the justice and that negative energy. We have bird cage. So like maybe like feeling like a bird in a cage, not able to spread your wings. Possessiveness, codependent, clinging. Maybe for some of you, this negative energy is a partner. Wanting freedom without consent. Hostage, confined. Jealous, trapped, watched. But what I like about this card, the one thing that I like on here that says sing anyway. And that makes me think communication. Sing anyway, encouraging you to sing about who you are, voicing who you are. You're not going to let this hold you down forever. Okay, so we have still with refinement. So refining your life, refining who you are. This is going to develop over time. So this is probably going to be starting for you now, very soon. Maybe it has started for some of you. And if you're wondering if you're ever going to get better, yes, it's just going to take time. Okay? It's going to take time to heal from whatever this energy was. Ooh, more positive energy with dynamite. Okay. So, I mean, this could talk about in the negative sense of like feeling like an explosion, like maybe even exploding with the aggressiveness. But what's on this card is excitement, passion, action, suspense. And this really makes me feel tied in with this romantic energy. So finding maybe a new love from away from this negative partner, but also a new love that you've just never had before. And then going back to the aggressiveness, we have destroy, um, breakup is also coming through. Catalyst for change, explosive, short fuse, firecracker, blast, sudden, unexpected. Yeah. Fast is also making me think of this fire horse energy because of the Chinese New Year. So things are going to be coming in rather fast. Also, fire energy, mid-March is going to start Aries season, and Aries is a fire sign, so more fire coming through. Person of water. So you could actually be a fire sign. You could be a water sign. No, this is a Leo card. Or this is a Leo rating. You're not a water sign. You're a fire sign. Person of water, maybe this other person, the person who either hurt you or the person that you're going to be meeting is a water sign. And so that's actually opposite of you, Leo. Fire and water, finding your opposite. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this could symbolize somebody, because we have healer, counselor, advisor. Could be somebody who is a water sign that you are seeking help from, like therapy from. We also have Sapphire coming out. So Sapphire with mental force. So really focusing on the mind right now. Spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, motivate, valued, feeling valued again, valuing yourself. We got swords and scales. Oh my God. Swords and scales, more about justice, balance, truth, the truth coming out, due process. Yep, law, make amends, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity, even keel, legal matters, hear me out. So all of those could be coming through, whatever feels right. And then the last one, oh no, not the last one. We'll do this one and then the other one. Wheel of Karma. I was saving this card because I saw that it popped out, but I'm like, no, this is meant to be saved because I want to talk about this like really independently. The Wheel of Karma. Any justice that is going to be served towards this other person, towards this negativity, that is their karma. You are bringing in your new karma, and maybe part of that karma is finding this new love. A love that you deserve, a love that treats you better. We have cause and effect coming in, destined, inevitable. This was always meant for you. Okay, this was always meant for you. Luck, rise and fall, circumstance, consequence. It also says blind justice. Blind justice. So you may not necessarily see this coming in. And that's okay, because it's going to come in when it's meant to. We do also have summer popping up. And Leo, you do come in the summer, mid-July to mid-August. So I kind of feel like I don't usually talk about timing a lot because I like things to just kind of happen naturally. But when timing does show up, I do want to talk about it. So with this, Leo, it's saying within 3 to 6 months. So this energy could be growing over time. This love could be coming in within 3 to 6 months. So I do feel like for majority of you, it's going to be happening sooner than that, but maybe, okay. So that's probably what it is. I feel like a lot of what we've been talking about is happening, either happening right now or it's going to be happening. And then it's going to take 3 to 6 months or somewhere in the summer to have it resolved. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. So, Leo, let's go ahead and get an affirmation card for you, and then we're going to end this reading here. But I do think, yeah, maybe around your birthday, things are going to be resolved. Wouldn't that be a great birthday present? And this one. Okay. Maybe this person is a Cancer for you, Leo, because also summer, with the in summertime, it's also tied to Cancer, and we have person of water. So maybe this person is a Cancer, but that was just the last thing that wanted to come through. They don't have to be a Cancer, okay? That might just be for some of you. So hope is the conduit for miracles, okay? Miracles are possible, and you, during this time that all of this is happening, it's going to feel like a miracle to you. When I lean toward love, I am led. Lean towards love. So much about love coming through. And then also, I choose to learn through love. Perfect for your reading, Leo. Wow. Wow. I'm kind of thinking back to the past two readings. I don't really remember January's too well, but I think I remember it maybe talking about like trying to pick yourself back up, finding who you are again. I can't. No, 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 no. It's talking about being in the spotlight. It was like the opposite. Never mind. I'm thinking of February's reading. January was talking about being in the spotlight, but then February's reading was talking about somebody trying to snuff out your fire. So maybe, mhm. So maybe you were trying to find yourself, and then this negative person was trying to snuff out your fire. And I'm like, no, 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 that's not Leo energy. Leo energy likes to be seen. So who's trying to snuff you out? And now, if you maybe came across that reading, maybe that helped you to, or just if you came across that reading, or you just energetically feel like that's what you needed to do to stand up for yourself to this person trying to snuff out your fire. Yeah, you're coming back into this fiery energy, Leo, the spotlight energy, into who you are, standing up on that stage and shouting to the world, this is who you are, and you're in love. All right. So, this is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by, and I hope it helped you and I hope it resonated with you. You can go ahead and leave a like down below, comment down below. You can subscribe if you feel resonated to do so. In the description below, I also have links to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. The shorts I post on there are the same that I post on YouTube, so if you want to support me on other platforms, that is greatly appreciated. But again, that's all I have. I am sending you so much love, healing, and blessings your way. Thank you again for coming by, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!